Let us praise the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. Praise ye the Lord. Oh my goodness, guys. Hope all is well with us all. Today, I'm very glad and I want to continue the last time. I want to continue what I was talking about the last time I was decluttering my closet and arranging my closet. I have a video on it, like I was cleaning my small closet and I was talking about me going to the hometown the first time. I could not finish and I said my husband was the one. That time he wasn't my husband. He was that man. So that man, no, he's not old. So my husband then, like what is it? Where did I even end? Like, so he started. That is the guy, currently my husband. That time, that guy, he was educating me on northern region, like the culture, the tradition, the way their food, like a whole lot of things. And I was getting more interested in it. Like I was so excited knowing much, at least knowing something about it, because I was naive, I was empty-headed concerning the culture. Because my dad, that time, he was not at one place. He wasn't staying at one place, training us in a calm way, like talking to us, speaking Twi, not speaking the local dialect to us. So we went to school and it was also full of sadness. That was it. So we grew up thinking we are Southerners. So I have never been to the north before. As I said, my siblings, they haven't. So it wasn't a good thing from my parents' side. So 2018, that guy proposed, and that's my husband. He proposed and we have to go to the hometown because according to tradition, you, the daughter, you have to go to your father's home, that's your hometown, for them to marry you before you can move to your husband's house. So that one is customary, like traditional marriage, customary one. That's uncle. So the next day they said I should get ready. They will be taking me to greet and meet my other in-laws in my husband's hometown. I slept there. The next day they took me around. I greet people hometown. This is where we are going. That's your hometown, and this side is where your husband comes from. I said okay. So we were going, and but before then they took me. I was at the back of the bicycle. His uncle took me throughout the marriage diary at the back of the bicycle. It was fun, and it was also like stress, because so the man said, is that a new wife? And my in-law said, yes, that's a new wife. And we are sending her to her uncle. They were standing there looking at me, and they started laughing that why is that I don't want to come out from the river. I said I like I wish I could stand here or maybe stay here. And they said, okay, do I know this river? I said no. Then he said, that's your river. This river is your hometown river. And I said, eh? So my husband's uncle said, no wonder, because I just love the water and I don't want to come out. So no wonder the river is welcoming me or something like that. So I walked out of the water and I went back to the bicycle, and then before me reaching my hometown, we got to a house, not knowing that house too is also one of my grandfather's house. He seems he was the last grandfather left also. So he has this grandchildren. The other one, because tradition is tradition. No matter what, or no matter where you're coming from, tradition is tradition. You cannot deny tradition. So traditionally, I greeted him respectfully. But I was also praying in my heart that, God, please let this man like me. Oh God, don't let this man like the son said he wants to marry me. Do I agree? I say yes. Do you agree? I say yes. He asked me 3 times. Should I take the drink? I say yes. Do I have to take whatever they will bring? I say yes, uncle. Then he asked me in a funny. After the greetings, he just held my. He touched my head and prayed for me and said I should just get up. So I got up and he said I should get that chair closer to him. So I sat with him and he held my hand, like kind of happy seeing me, and he said, are you Linda? I said, yes, I'm Linda. And he started laughing and he said, wow, that's good. It's good that you are home. Welcome home. Then I was so happy. I relaxed, because that kind of mixed feeling that I was feeling, it all vamute. I was scared. That scared body, mind, soul, that fear, it all ran, it all vanished. I was happy. The man welcomed me. That's my uncle. He welcomed me, and then we proceeded from there. So my in-laws, they also said something about, while they are here, to ask of my hand in marriage, and since I'm from this house, they have to come with me, this and that, this and that. So tradition is tradition, culture is culture. That's what he was saying, and that was what they were also saying. Cousins, the uncle that I was so skeptical of what he would think of me, at the end of the day turned that he liked my matter. He liked my life. He was everything to me. He used to say, it got to a time I'll sleep at his house. My in-laws will send me back to my father's house. I will be in the room, and he said, my daughter, he said my children, instead of my daughter, he said, my children, come out. My children, where did he have you eaten, that kind of thing. So he became too close to me. I said, whoa, this man is really good. And people were saying this and that, this and that. And that kind of fear started going. I became too freely with him, and the traditional performances that they were doing, my auntie, all the food. And he said, who? I said, my auntie, the second auntie. And he said, no. I was so lucky, oh, because if not my uncle that um, went with me from the south to the north, because he was the one that stopped me at the road. If not, I would have entered where they were performing those things. No, it wasn't right for me to see it with my naked eyes, but my auntie said, like, intentionally sent me there. So I overcome that part. Auntie sent me, said, no, stop there, don't move. So he took me back to the house and said, who sent me? This and that, this and that. I shouldn't have. If they are daring you, there are certain things you need not to know or see. So that's another education. So I picked that one. And then the next thing is, my auntie, that same auntie, also gave me meat, compulsory meat, that I should take the meat. Guys, is it by force? Life is full of mysteries, you know. Life is full of mysteries. So wherever you find yourself, just be careful. Like let me say, the first time, my first time going to my hometown was fun, fear, skeptical, you know, excited, and also worried. Because I did not know what is happening. I really enjoyed it. At the end of the day, it was fun. I really enjoyed back.